guys, and welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, those people that share my videos and also educate you guys are the real MVP. Alright, lovelies, let's dive into today's video. So, lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok. This is actually a continuation, or will I call it a second part of the video I posted yesterday about Camp Newton interview, where he stated that even with his 3 baby mamas and 3 children, he is still looking forward to get married. And this got a lot of guys to come out to give their own commentaries, and I was able to put up some stitches again from black women reacting to this claim. I'm just going to roll it. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think.
Watching Cam Newton have that interview with Dr. Bryant and him saying, like, I am begging God to send me my wife, like I'm waiting on her. And he's currently in a relationship with one of his baby mothers. It's not even shocking. It's just more so of like, you keep creating families, but you're waiting on your wife. Why are you taking these women that you see as placeholders and creating families with them, when in actuality you're waiting on your wife? What is your wife going to have once she finally does come along that you haven't given to every other woman you've ever been in a relationship with? And that's why I feel like a lot of women need to sit down with themselves and get real. Like, people be on here trying to make it seem like, oh, it's nothing wrong with having a baby before marriage. These niggas don't want y'all. So why are you bearing their children? They don't want you. And you giving them the greatest gift one could ever create, all to a man that don't even want to put a fucking ring on your hand. Literally this. They don't want to put a ring on your hand. So why are you giving them a child? And then asking about marriage after the child is already here? That is just ass backwards. Like, that's so stupid. And then when these niggas get on podcasts or when they do interviews and they say stuff like that, everybody is alarmed or shocked. No. You would know that if you actually correctly vetted men out. But y'all are just willy-nilly to create life with anyone. And then you have this. Like, that man don't even want to be with that lady. Like, I ain't never heard a man that's currently in a relationship say, I'm waiting on my wife. So what the fuck are you doing with the woman that you're currently with? Wasting time. Yes. Snaps. Like, what?
I have just been seeing and reading up on all the comments about the Cam Newton and Nick Cannon interview, and all I have to say is, damn. The bar is in hell. Like, it is. And this is why I'm no longer excited. I'm not excited for men. I'm not excited for marriage. I'm thoroughly repulsed by the thought of getting married now. Like, wow. She had a lot of really good points in her interview, speaking about the law of attraction. And there are a lot of things in this life that are tried and true, and the law of attraction is very, very true. You attract who you are, not who you think you are. And it wasn't until I was in my later 20s, like I am now, and realizing, like, wow, like, I attracted a lot of selfish men, and I couldn't figure out why that was. Selfish with their time, their energy, their space, their money, their emotions, everything. I have always been with a selfish man. And it made me realize, wow, like, I actually was a selfish person at the time. So why did I think I would be the exception and decide to start dating and think I would not attract a selfish man? And obviously the first step to fixing a problem is acknowledging the fact that you have one. Well, I acknowledged it. Men know exactly who they can play with, and it is hurtful to know that men do choose to prey on and manipulate women for their own selfish gain. And a lot of people operate in trauma. Like, imagine going through your life always in defense mode. You can't step into your feminine era and step into your soft era because there's a man that's 100% willing to match your energy. The feminine energy. It's incredibly distasteful because it's coming from black men. These are two black men, and we have to stop attributing success to money, because there's a lot of rich people in this world who are not happy. Imagine being a woman and you look forward to marriage, you look forward to starting a family, you look forward to having this nice, loving life with someone that you're in love with, and all of that is just gone. Because this is how men operate. They're not willing to do the work. They're not willing to fix the trauma. They're not willing to change. And in my honest opinion, a lot of people might not agree with this, but people do not change. They don't. People around them do. And that is because you can either choose to accept that person for who they are or not. The people that stay in your lives stay because they are willing to accept that behavior from you. The people who choose to leave are the ones who say, I will not be accepting that type of behavior from you. And that is really what it is. A lot of women are low functioning women. You are staying in a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-year relationship with your boyfriend, or staying in that marriage that no longer serves you because you think it is time wasted. A high functioning woman does not think like that. Sometimes we have to accept the fact that we are the problem. And at this point, who's really the problem? The men or the women? Because I think we're both falling short somewhere. And it just doesn't seem fixable. The bar is in hell. And this is why I understand that people choose to give up on dating altogether. There's people who choose to never remarry after a divorce because you got to go through all these trials and tribulations for love. Is it even worth it? Is it worth the sacrifice? Is it worth your mental health? Is it worth losing who you are as a person? Is it worth someone questioning your integrity or your character? Having love, is it worth all of those things? She didn't say anything wrong, but I can't say this enough. We have to decenter men out of our lives. We just have to. We have to.
Yeah. Why am I on my way to the movie theater to go get me a bag of popcorn so I can go finish up watching this Cam Newton interview? Dr. Bryant, damn. I don't even think I'm 20 minutes in and that bitch feel like it's been an hour and a half. She has not lost for words. That's one thing I know for sure. God damn. The man can't even host his own fucking show because she just came on that bitch and said, this is all you're gonna know, this is what you need to know, this is how you're gonna do it, and there's still more. So look, y'all, I'm about to go get these snacks because it was one part that we have to discuss.
Look like your healthy relationship, and if I get caught up in I want that or I want it to mirror that, then I may be looking and meeting my husband saying you don't fit this box, which is called compartmentalizing, and my husband, who's God sending to me after all my work, doesn't need to fit a box. He needs to come authentically who he is, and my job is to love him where he is, how he is, and pray on the ways that I don't understand, because I'm not supposed to lean onto my own understanding. I'm supposed to trust God in all his ways. And when doing that, that means I'm not looking for anything externally to idolize. When I have myself in God,
what's for me is for me.
And I know that who my husband is, I will feel it.
Right.
I have to see it in someone else's world. And the other thing is, you got to be careful with one.
Okay, I'm done because she talked too much. Now, I think she was dead ass fucking on the money with that. Cause I hate that men always ask about what kind of man do you like, or what happened with the last dude, or what was wrong. Like, I don't even want to talk about the last relationship. I feel like whatever man is for me is for me. I don't really want to be out here just dating everybody. I mean, even though you have to go through that process, I don't know. I just feel like kismet. I don't know. Things are just supposed to happen organically. I want some organic love, right? So I feel like when men ask what it is that you are looking for, they become that. And it's only for a trial basis. It's up until you piss them off, and now here comes the real person that you know, that you gotta figure out if you want to deal with or not. I just want you to come as you are, because that's who I am ultimately at all times. So it's like, I don't want you putting on this mask and this facade, being this person that you're not authentically being, when I have to learn who this new person is after you decide to take the mask off. I think that is so unfair. So I avoid that question like the plague, and I'm gonna tell you the reasons why. Cause it's like you can call that the damaged or whatever, but I feel like men really definitely use that as a weapon, and I do not play into it. So yes, what's for me is for me. I would like to have this type of feel in my relationship. I just want it to feel like it's for me. And it's only mine, and this is, I'm only his, and he's only mine, and we got that going back and forth, and we respect it. That's all I'm saying. I'm sure I'm gonna have more to say once I get done with this whole docu-series that Dr. Bryant has presented us with. So yeah, just stay tuned. Let me get my snacks.
Okay, so as everyone is sitting here analyzing the Cam Newton, Dr. Bryant podcast interview thing, I'm waiting for my kid. Everybody is all about Cam and what he said and how it's going to affect the black male community and all that. Like, I'm internalizing it and making it about me. Yo, she spoke some truths, like a lot of truths. And I got a lot of trauma that I have not dealt with, that I'm not dealing with. And I do carry that on me, in me, and into relationships, and how I approach situations and how I communicate. And it really made me like sit here and like, yo, I got some work to do. Like, for real. Like, I really genuine, like, I've always known that therapy is a thing and I should probably do it, but now it's like, no, like, it's a for real thing, and I should probably go and release some things and talk about some things. So thank you, Dr. Bryant. Thank you, Cam Newton. All your that not affecting me at all. I'm thinking about myself and what I can do to better myself and better the way I move in life and the way I communicate within relationships and within myself. That's it.
One of the takeaways that I have from that Cam Newton, Dr. Bryant segment, men have a hard time, and this is what I'm realizing, men with the mics on those podcasts who have an issue with women have a hard time with the high value, low function conversation. My guy, Cam, I mean, right over the dreads, my guy. They have a hard time thinking that women will date low value men versus high value men, because they feel like the money qualifies them to buy and get everything they want, even a woman. So for them, it's a hard concept to connect the dots and believing, just like Dr. Cheyenne Bryant said, no, women will date low value men, high functioning low value men. Because one, women are outpacing men in value because we have higher education, we're getting paid more. That's all the value means, like financial value, but low functioning decisions. You know, wanting your person to take your toxicity because you're high value, low functioning. Not happening, buddy. And the concept of that, with a lot of men, they're like, oh no, they would never do that. They don't do that. You're not gonna see out in public with them. She's like, yes, I have. Like, I was on the red carpet with him. Well, how was the sex? I mean, it was decent. I mean, it ain't the best, but it wasn't like, oh well, see, like, he was high functioning, and then he used that, other word
to make it seem like it was because of the D that she was staying with him, even though he didn't have a lot of money. Like, see, we're going back to low functioning behavior, low functioning ways of thinking, Cameron. Low functioning ways of thinking, Cameron. But him and Nick Cannon have the same low functioning behaviors. If you ain't get nothing out of that interview, high value, low functioning. You got women with high value, low functioning. Because every time you try to hold them accountable, they want to have a temper tantrum and want to storm out. But because you think you got money, that somebody got to pull up with your mess. Baby, money ain't the problem for women, because I can show you how to make money. That ain't nothing. So to have a high functioning, low value, man, low value is temporary. Low functioning, now that could be a lifetime.
What do the baby mothers have the other kids in the situation call them? We've seen these podcasts that Cam Newton and Nick Cannon are spewing out into the world, where we are hearing the gaslighting and the misrepresentation of what a solid family unit looks like by making it seem like 8 kids from 3 different women is in any way normal or something someone should aspire to have. So past all that nonsense, I'm trying to really figure out, if I'm one of the women in this situation and my son has a sister from another woman, when his sister comes over to my house to play, what's she gonna call me? She gonna say auntie? She gonna say Miss Brittany? Am I her stepmama by association? Like, how do they work it out in the families? If y'all know, let me know and we can chat about it in the comments. Lord, this is just a hot mess, y'all. I don't want to hear no more black man speeches on podcasts talking about blended families, single mothers, or none of that for the rest of 2024. Thank you.
Like, seriously, lovely, the Cam Newton interview with, Dr. Bryant have actually taken to internet. Like, a lot of people were, we're actually reacting and still reacting to the fact that with his 8 children and 3 baby mamas, he is also, still wanting to get married and still wanting to have a family, like, married man family life. Like, this got a lot of people reacting. And on my yesterday's video, I decided to put up some stitches from, black men to actually know what's their take on this. If this is actually the thing about, like, is this the new trend, or is it what men actually want, or is it what, black men actually want? Let me just put it, let me just concentrate on people that looks like me. Like, I don't get it. And with the response from black men, yesterday's video, I was so impressed. I was impressed with the fact that not everyone actually reasons the way he does. And this is a plus. And this is something that is as if is, okay, we still have hope. There is still hope for survival. There is still hope for family oriented. There is of orientation. There is still hope. Like, this man went to the extent of talking about how he takes care of his baby boomers, he takes care of his children, that he is actually looking forward to, being married, or that he's looking for a wife. Like, I don't get it. After having 8 children with 3 women in your life, and you still want to get married to another woman, not with the 3 women that you already have in your life. Like, what happened to the 3 women in your life? So you cannot actually pick one person from these 3 women you have in your life. You are still looking for, another woman to put in a family way, and probably end up, making her the 4th baby mama. Because if you can't, put up with 3 baby mama, what makes you think that you can actually stay in marriage and be married? Like, what makes you think so? Like, seriously, people like this, people that reason like this is the reason why a lot of people have so many negative things to talk about black people, and how black people with their family, raise their family and all of that. Like, seriously. So he believes that with his money, with his wealth, he can actually have any kind of woman he wants. He can have as many children as he wants, because he went ahead to talk about how he takes care of his children, how he takes care of his baby mamas, that his baby mamas are not even like a normal, baby mama, that they are even living more than the married women and all of that. And when Dr. Bryant asked him about the family values, and are you sure it's not going to make are you sure it's not going to have something to do with a negative effect with your children, broken homes and all of that? He was like, no, 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 they have everything they want. And what baffles me is that this man is not even talking about the way at which these children or his baby mama feels. What he feels is that, like, since I can provide for them, there is nothing like a broken home or a broken whatsoever. Since I provide for them and all of that, without even him realizing that there is something about father and the children relationship and all of that. Like, seriously, this thing, I see someone that is actually selfish, someone that is only thinking about him, what will actually benefit him. Like, you are looking for a wife or you want to be married, meaning that the three women in your life are not marriageable, but they are baby marriageable. Like, seriously, I don't get how some people just think that this thing is just something that is okay. It doesn't have any negative effect, which it does. It might even have a negative effect with your offspring, because they might actually grow up thinking that the way at which you're living your life is just a normal life. Like, seriously, they can even grow up, okay, thinking like their father, okay, getting baby mamas, and just continue with your legacy. Is it the kind of legacy you want to keep for your offspring? Like, most of these, especially these influential people that think that they have the money, the means and everything, so they can do whatever they want to do. Sometimes they don't even think. They don't think about the nearest future repercussions and all of that. Like, seriously. But the good thing of this whole thing that actually made me like, okay, if they say that one beans actually spot the rest, but if one beans can be picked out, I think the rest will be fine. A lot of black men, they came out, they cancelled him, they made him understand that no, this is no the way to go. This is not the way to go. Like, you having financial capability does not mean that you should keep on bringing in any amount of children you want and not being in this kid's life. So what do you think, or how do you feel that these kids will eventually feel? Let's just assume that they are in school functions, you are not in their life, the only thing is you keep on sending funds. Do you think the money is everything? Like, seriously? Not relationship, no, because I don't see the way at which you will be in the life, like you will be in the life of those 8 children, like in a normal percentage, because you can't be in each of their every life at the same time. So you might actually be in the life of this, and like, I don't even get how you can manage this. Seriously. And you're still looking for someone else to, why not just pick from one of your women already? Like, I don't get it. Sometimes when someone is too, financially, you start, reasoning somehow. Seriously, lovelies. When I saw that interview and the way at which people are leaving commentaries, I was like, this is just, oh my goodness, this is just something that you have to sometimes not actually think about yourself. You should think about the generation you are bringing into this world. You should think about, something that, okay, what happens? Like, so you have different plants and all over the places. Like, I don't get, some guys just, they think it's because you are financially buoyant, so you can just do anything you want to do, and I can have as much as. Sometimes I used to ask myself. I actually asked myself this question yesterday when I posted the reactions of men and guys talking about this interview or podcast. I was like, okay, anytime he meets most of his women and all, is it that he tells them that, okay, I have, a baby mama, and she have a baby for me and all of that. Can you be my second baby mama? Or, like, I don't even know how he get to approach them. Like, I don't just understand the way at which he just keep on having them up to 3, and he still he's still comfortable with, saying that he's still looking for someone to get married to. That means the people you want, that you're having baby mama, like you're having kids with, they are not of marriageable for you. Like, you just want them to have your babies. Now you want someone to spend the rest of your life with. Now you're looking for someone that you feel that can, take all your shenanigans to settle. Like, oh my god. Like, oh my god. Seriously, Lovelace. This is the reason why, most women are just choosing to be on their own, and guys are still bashing them for that. Let's just look at it. Anyway, Lovelace, when I saw this, I was like, since I already put up some, commentaries for men reacting to it, because I actually want to know what guys have to say about it, because they had the bone of contention. Seriously, they have to, like, they not decided that, okay, why not put up what women have, especially black women, have to say about this scenario. Anyway, Lovelace, leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. And if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do you get a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I will see you, Lovelace, when I upload the next one. Now, watch up to this extent. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, share this video, leave a thought in the comment section, and I will see you, Lovelace, when I upload the next one.